to subscribe to our Patreon.
Be sure to subscribe to our Patreon. Be sure to subscribe to our Patreon, boys. What's your favorite way to spend your day off? Well, I haven't worked in a couple months, so every day is a day off for me, and I just enjoy going to the gym, long walks on the beach. Not much to it, just relaxation, self-improvement, being the best version of yourself every day, even if you're not working. I'm not broke though, I promise. I swear to God. It's okay, I'm kinda broke. It's okay though. It's alright. We still live life. Do you prefer mornings or nights? I'm gonna have to go mornings because I'm not much of a night owl. I don't really go out like that, so waking up in the morning, getting a nice breakfast, getting a coffee, and just enjoying the sunshine, and I'm not much of a night person anyways, so I'm gonna go with daytime or morning time all day, every day. Early mornings, that's what I'm about. And then, what's your go-to comfort food? Alright, this is gonna sound super basic and super American, but obviously I'm gonna have to say a burger. A nice smash burger from somewhere. Or pizza, you know. I feel like it's kinda hard to beat either or of those things. But if I had to choose, I'm picking a nice smash burger over a pizza every day. That's my comfort food right there. What kind of pizza, huh? Alright, so in Washington there's this place called Forelli's, and they have this one called the Northwest Traditional. It's got ricotta, that like white sauce all over it. It's like the garlic aioli. Got spicy sausage, thick cut pepperoni, olives, and onions. Gas. It's a gas pack. Trust. Go to Forelli's. Northwest Traditional, boys. Promise, you won't be disappointed. What's one place you've always wanted to visit? By far, my number one place on a bucket list is Egypt. And yes, it's somewhat for the pyramids. I almost said periods. But no, I just want to stand on the ground where like wars were fought with swords and people were just getting after it before, like, you know, everyone had guns, blasting people on the roads and shit like that. Like, I'm trying to stand on that ground, like holy ground, and just really embrace everything that Egypt has to offer, and obviously hit a double front bicep in front of the pyramids. Come on now. Obviously. Duh. Indoors or outdoors? Honestly, that's kind of hard. Because obviously I like to be indoors at the gym, or, you know, like tanning, even though I'm not that tan right now. I'm pretty fucking white, you know what I'm saying? But if we're going outdoors, like, I need to be doing something on a hike, on the beach, something like that. But I can definitely say that my relaxation inside is probably gonna trump being outside all day, unless it's like a planned event, you know. But yeah, I'm chilling inside. Outside, we don't do that. And then we're getting personal questions, boys. So, are you more of an introvert or extrovert? I would say I'm more of an extrovert that likes to be an introvert. You know, I'm really good with people. I can get along with all walks of life, I feel like, you know. I've done a lot of partying, you know, I go to the gym, I like anime, I also like to relax, you know, I like bars, like, it's pretty broad. So, really, I am an extrovert, but if I can be inside and be introverted, I will do that as much as possible. Mainly because people are stupid. You know, and I'm kind of a dick. So if someone says something stupid, I'm not gonna not say something. I'm gonna be like, damn, you're dumb, dude. It's a stupid thing to say. Who do you think you are? Alright. Okay, this is an easy one. What's my hobby? I'm just gonna fucking skip. Come on. I'm skipping that question. You already know what it is. You know what it is. Alright, if you could master any talent instantly, what would it be? Any talent. Honestly, I would probably say the art of sales. If I could master that instantly, that's the way to go. You master sales, you'll never be broken, you'll never be out of a job. You can go sell Kirby vacuums on this, knocking doors. I've done that before, that's why I said that. But yeah, or you could be selling cars, making sales for programs, selling life insurance. There's so much things that go into sales. I've just never thought about actually doing it, but if I could master a skill, definitely be sales, because I feel like people in sales are also like master manipulators, you know? Be kind of cool to be able to do that, you know? Kind of fucked up, but, you know, let's run it. Then, do you enjoy surprises, or do you prefer everything to be planned? That's a good one, because obviously some things are meant to be a surprise and are better as a surprise, but I like everything being planned out. I do not want anything surprising to come out. Like when I'm driving to California and my coolant reservoir pops, that's not a fun fucking surprise. We don't like that. We like planning a drive and driving without replacing car parts, but you know, surprises happen. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, but if I can plan everything out, it's the way to go, for sure. What's your favorite type of music and artist? I used to say that my favorite artist was Eminem. Obviously, I'm white, I know. Everyone can say that, cool. But can't fuck with that. Can't do it. So I'm gonna go with Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD's my guy. And realistically, if I were to say my favorite type of music, it should be rap. But I'm more of a not like oldies or blues, but if I can listen to someone with like a good singing voice, I would rather listen to that than some rap or some drill artist, you know. I'm gonna go with that. Some more of like a chill vibe type music. I don't even know how to describe it, if I'm being honest. What's a fun childhood memory? I was in first grade and I got a trike, and my brother started spraying me with a hose, and I rode the trike out in the middle of the road, and someone hit the back tire of it. Yeah, smacked my ass with a car. Almost got smoked. You almost never saw me do ASMR. I wouldn't be here right now. But it's fun because I didn't die, you know? But did you die? It's the real question. Do you have a favorite toy growing up? Man, I loved WWE action figures. That was I would say Kane. Kane was my favorite toy. Or Undertaker. Those were the two coolest ones in my book. Wasn't much of a John Cena fan, but that's just because, like, you could never actually see him, you know? I don't know where he was. dudes were just flying around the ring. What the hell? What was my dream job as a kid? I actually wanted to go into the special forces when I was a kid. I used to want to go into war, but then, no, I'm not trying to get shot. Hell no. Not for a country that lies. Hell no. Did I have a pet growing up? Yes. Her name was Cookie. I remember we were going to pick up a dog for my sister's dad, and there's two of them, and he was only getting one. But I got attached to the dog Cookie hella bad, and I wouldn't let the dog go, and I wouldn't leave the room, so my mom was kind of forced to get the dog. And then that started a whole thing where my mom was breeding Shih Tzus. I really did. If I wouldn't got that dog, we wouldn't have ended up with 10 Shih Tzus. And when they say the name Shih Tzu, that's what it is. That's literally what those little things are. It was hell. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.